She's the biggest draw.
It is undeniable that Caitlin Clark is the engine.
Caitlin Clark effect. There has been so much of an influx in attendance, in jersey sales, and viewership, all the things.
That's about star power, narrative, and likability.
Caitlin Clark comes into the WNBA, goes through college. She has panache. She has style.
She's my role model. I really look up to her.
Why do you like Caitlin?
And she's so good at basketball.
The latest TV ratings are out, and once again, Caitlin Clark is breaking records like usual. She's bringing in viewership numbers the WNBA has never seen before. It's getting harder for the league, or even Angel Reese, to ignore it. And what was that tweet Angel sent out after all the buzz?
2.2 million average viewers
tuned in to watch Caitlin Clark and the Fever take on the Liberty.
Peaking at 3.2 million viewers is crazy for the WNBA, even for the Fever.
Became the 6th most watched WNBA regular season or playoff game.
While some people behind the scenes are trying to downplay her impact, the numbers speak for themselves. Caitlin Clark is pulling in record viewership like it's just her warm-up. And when she's not playing, the league doesn't just dip, it nosedives.
The highest peak of any game. It is the second highest viewership. Caitlin Clark has picked up an injury after breaking records with both her games on like proper national TV. That would be absolutely ideal. If Caitlin shows up, there's going to be record.
We're talking empty seats, crashing ticket sales, and a full-blown league-wide panic.
It's more statistical proof, data to confirm exactly what we've been saying, that Caitlin Clark is driving this whole ship. Clark is such an overwhelming draw that ticket prices have fallen more than 300% in less than 2 days.
So can someone explain why the WNBA keeps letting Caitlin Clark get bumped, bruised, and bullied while she's literally saving their season? If you're riding the Caitlin Clark wave, drop a hashtag CISA record breaker in the comments and help shine a light on what they don't want you to see. Let's go. Let's break down the numbers the WNBA hopes you'll overlook. Just days ago, Clark's matchup with the New York Liberty pulled in a huge 2.22 million average viewers on CBS, and it peaked at a wild 3.2 million.
WNBA game between the Fever and the Liberty, peaking at 3.2 million viewers. And again, second most viewed game on CBS. This is a crazy situation.
That's not just solid. That's historic. That's second highest WNBA game ever on CBS, sixth highest in regular or postseason viewership since 2001. And Caitlin Clark is doing this in the early weeks of her pro career. But she's not just making history. She's casually dunking on it.
Caitlin Clark is the needle mover.
She is the needle mover.
She is the franchise player.
And she was the MVP. She is the main draw.
She wasn't the one who was full sprinting down the court.
And here's the kicker. The same Fever versus Liberty game last year brought in 1.86 million viewers, peaking at 2.64 million. Even back then, Caitlin Clark was moving the needle. But this year, a 500,000 viewer boost. All thanks to Clark's unstoppable rise.
Liberty versus the Fever last year on CBS did 1.86 million viewers year over year. Same matchup, same time slot, same network. We saw an increase of around 400,000 viewers on the average and an increase of around 600,000 viewers on the peak. From the WNBA, that's a...
But let's talk contrast, shall we? The Liberty vs. Aces season opener, featuring league royalty like Aya Wilson and Brianna Stewart, pulled in 1.3 million viewers. Solid, but not even close. A few days later, Caitlin Clark hits the court. Boom. Another million viewers on top. You can almost picture Angel Reese side-eyeing the screen like, but what about my double-double?
Caitlin Clark effect has been a net positive for the WNBA and all of its teams. Clark entered the season as a betting favorite to win the 2025 WNBA MVP. She was the...
Caitlin doesn't need drama, that doesn't need staged rivalries or cryptic tweets. All she needs is a basketball. She is the headline, the needle mover, the walking ratings boost, and she's doing it everywhere, from CBS to Amazon Prime.
Caitlin Clark's games have been on Prime this year. Some of them have been on NBA TV and others have been on CBS and ABC. No matter what, if Caitlin shows up, there's going to be record.
And yet, people still complain about Indiana getting too much coverage. Here's a wild idea. Maybe the team pulling in millions of viewers actually deserves the spotlight. Imagine that if Angel Reese wants more airtime, maybe try doing more than mean mugging after missed layups. But what happens when Clark isn't in the lineup? That's when the numbers get dark. And I mean flashlight in a blackout dark. The second her injury was announced, the whole league felt the shockwave.
Caitlin Clark will miss at least the next 2 weeks with a left quad strain. The Fever are currently 2-2 on the year. Clark has started all 4 games so far and is averaging 19 points, 9.3 assists, and 6 boards per game. The Fever said more updates will be provided after doctors reevaluate.
Case in point, the Fever versus Mystics game got moved to the 14,000-seat CFG Bank Arena because ticket demand was booming. But when Clark was ruled out, prices plummeted, falling from $41 down to $22, nearly half. Even then, scalpers couldn't give the tickets away.
Already seeing people saying, I'm taking a break. I'm already seeing people say, I'll be back in a little bit. These numbers are going to go down. The owners are going to walk into those negotiation rooms feeling themselves. Shout out to Beyonce. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my... Again, they're lucky this is only a rumored 2 to 4 weeks. Because if the news was the season, they can't. People would tune out 100%.
Then came the Real embarrassment. Fever versus Sky on June 7th at the massive 21,000-seat United Center. With Clark healthy, tickets were going $4.86. That once news broke she'd sit out. Prices plummeted to $25, a 71% collapse. That's not just a dip. That's an Angel Reese stat line when the lights are bright kind of drop.
There is one thing, no doubt, that's about to happen. The WNBA teams that move their games, this is about to be catastrophic for them. And it's kind of funny.